What's up, everybody? Today I have found single-handedly the most retarded fat acceptance account of all time. Let's take a look at the fat sex therapist. Now, you couldn't tell, this woman is obviously an SJW. And let's take a look at some of the posts here. Treating people like obesity time bombs is fat phobic. Now, don't get me wrong. If you go to school or wherever the fuck, don't go up to a fat person and say, "Oh, you're so fat and ugly and you should lose weight." That would be a horrible thing to do. Don't do that to a person because it's wrong to fat shame. That is true. But this girl takes it to a whole new level. The only reason why I'm going to fat shame her is because her level of retardation. Okay, so fat phobic. Sir, excuse me. So, according to this girl, fat phobic is a thing. I'm not even going to get into that. If you're fat phobic, then by that logic, if you don't fart in public, you're fart phobic. Yeah, fat phobic. What a great word of 2019. Oh my god, if you like skinny women, you're fat phobic. You have to be attracted to fat women or else it's evil. Excuse me. You have to be attracted to skinny women or fat women or else not, you're fat phobic. You're fat phobic if you're not attracted to fat women. Yeah. And now, if you think that's where the beginning of the autism begins, she likes to compare weight loss surgery to amputation. That's retarded. Weight loss surgery actually benefits, amputation doesn't. I have no clue where you're getting that from, but fat is actually something you don't want built up in your body. You know what I mean? Amputation is bad too, but comparing weight loss surgery to amputation is stupid because weight loss surgery actually benefits. And here, more of this stupid fat phobic SJW term with, apparently according to this girl, and here's where I just completely lost it with her, is when she compares being fat phobic, which isn't a fucking word, well, it may be due to the SJWs, but fat phobic, which is the most retarded thing on earth, probably one of the most retarded things I've heard, already, if you thought fat phobic was already retarded as it is, this girl takes it to a whole new level with comparing being fat to white supremacists. I'm sorry, but how the fuck, or compares people hating on fat people to white supremacists. It's okay. It's not okay to fat shame in public, but when you fat shame, that's not racist. It's judging a body, but it's not racist. Racist is judging a race. I know that your SJW mind doesn't understand that, but the definition of racism is judging a race, judging someone based on race, right? Body shaming someone is not judging someone based on race. You're judging someone based on their body. That's body judging. An entirely different thing from racism. But to you, racism would be someone giving a dirty look considering you're an SJW. But back to that, this woman thinks that it compares it to white supremacy. I'm sorry, but there's white people that are fat too, you know. So by that logic, there are white supremacists that are fat. I'm guessing if a fat white supremacist is fat, then he's not a white supremacist? How is it white supremacy? Body has nothing to do with skin. It literally has nothing to do with skin. They're two different things. A body type and a skin, like, words cannot describe how fucking retarded this woman is. White supremacy, apparently to her, if you judge her based on your body, it's white supremacy. That's not white supremacy, not even close to it. By her logic, judging someone based on their farts, which she could probably kill someone with her farts, is white supremacy as well. If you don't fart, you're a white supremacist. How evil of you to take care of your body. How evil of you for you not to want heart disease. That's like the most fucking evil thing ever. If you don't want diabetes, you should have your head shot up. You should have your head cut off if you don't want diabetes. That's such an evil fucking monstrous thing to not want diabetes. Okay, so I think that this woman... Fat phobia. Okay, how can fat phobia be anti-black if back in those days there was no fat people. Like, maybe there was, that's wrong. There were fat people, but not like how there is now. And I'm sure as hell that slaves back then were not fat. The slaves were being starved. They were not fat. They were not fat. They were starved. What is that now? Skinny phobia? Uh-oh. If you judge someone for being skinny, it's skinny phobia. But yeah. How does it have anything to do with slavery? Being fat? I really do not understand this woman in any shape or form. I really don't. This is just like a whole new level of SJW. It really just is that bad. I'll try and find some more cringy things. Wow. Fat positive. Look, like this woman. She strikes me as the type of woman that's going on Instagram saying, being fat is beautiful and you all should be fat or else you're white supremacist, homophobic, fatophobic. Because somehow body type has to do with fucking race. You know what I mean? This woman probably is crying to herself, oh, I'm so fat and ugly. I want to cut myself because of how fat I am. You know, because she probably is British based on her supports and stuff. And based on, you know, since there's a lot, I'm not saying because she's Indian that she's British, but by her beliefs, a lot of British people are fat acceptance supporters, and that's where people like that are most active. So she probably lives in Britain, so she strikes me as the type of girl that's posting all this stuff like, being fat is beautiful, but if you judge people based on their body, you're fatophobic, racist, and a white supremacist. She may be posting shit like that on Instagram, but we all know at home, she's probably crying about your weight, about her weight. I don't think this woman's genuinely happy. I believe that somewhere in there, it hurts her. It hurts her that she's fat and she's definitely not happy about it. But she's putting up this facade for the world to look better about herself. Because apparently in her mind, while she's claiming it's fascist to hate, to take care of yourself and to not want diabetes, that's fascist, I guess, according to her. Which, but in reality, she's the one crying about her body type secretly at night. And yeah, by her logic, yep, being fascist. These type of people that say, oh, well, not wanting to be fat is fascist. Yeah, well, I bet you probably couldn't define the term fascism. This woman could probably not define the term fascism, and we all know that she probably cries at night because of her weight. She may have this whole facade about being fat and saying it's beautiful, but we all know that secretly down there, she's not happy about it at all. And also, not just by your body type, Mrs. Donut Queen, but by your hair, I can just tell that you're a fat acceptance supporter. And what would suck if this woman was not as much of a human motorboat as she is? She'd actually be pretty if she had long hair and was not as much of a human motorboat, but oh well, I guess her obsession with being fat and saying that not wanting to be fat and not wanting health problems is fascist is what's keeping her from being beautiful. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it off here. This was by far the most cringiest, idiotic account I've seen all day, especially when it comes to fat acceptance. And remember, everybody, if you don't want diabetes, heart disease, or if you want to stay skinny, and if you don't want to be fat, you're the most disgusting people on earth. This woman is the fat lady version of Martin Luther King. That's right, fat girls, rise! Let your fat liberation begin! Or as I should do it in her voice,
let your fat revolution begun, okay? We're going to free the world of skinny people and bring a new world to fat people. Liberate it for the fat people.
Alright, well, yeah, see ya.